and welcome. My name is Anna Haskins, and I am an Associate Director at the Initiative on Race and Resilience, a center at Notre Dame that aims to challenge systemic racism, advance racial equity, and does this through research, education, community empowerment, and an embracing of the arts. I am thrilled to welcome you all here to engage in a celebration of local Indigenous culture. And one part of doing so is to start by acknowledging our presence on the traditional homelands of several Native peoples, including the Pokagon Potawatomi, who have been using this land for many hundreds of years and continue to do so. Tonight's event, the Native American Heritage Month drum and dance performance, has been organized by David Martin, our Initiative on Race and Resilience artist in residence. And it will feature songs and dance styles of Potawatomi and other Great Lakes tribes regions in the spirit of sharing culture, celebrating heritage, and strengthening the connection between the Pokagon Band of Potawatomi and the University of Notre Dame. It has been around 30 years since Notre Dame last hosted a large Native American dance and drum event on campus. Today's performance features 9 dances representing members from the Potawatomi, Ojibwe, and Apache tribes, and 2 drum groups showcasing Northern and Southern style drumming. Before I hand the stage over to David Martin and our honored guests, I want to thank the generous co-sponsors who have helped make this event happen. The Center for Social Concerns, the Office of the Provost Office of Academic Diversity and Inclusion, the Center for the Study of Languages and Culture, the Clow Institute for Civil and Human Rights, the Native American Initiative, the Department of Sociology, the Department of Africana Studies, and Think ND. And of course, thanks goes to our director, Mark Sanders, Administrative Assistant, Pauline Namuleme, and our new program director, Aurea Hernandez-Webster. So now please welcome David Martin and to continue our program for tonight.
Bonjour. Mamanjigo said Nadoshinako, Idishikas, Potawatomi and Dow, Kododum. My name is David Martin. I'm the artist in residence here for the IRR, and I'm just really grateful to have this opportunity to be here and do this. Really quick, what I want to get out front with you guys is nobody here is a performer. We're not a dance troupe. What you're going to see here is how we do it, whether you guys were here watching or not. Some of this might be really exciting for you to watch. Some of it might not. But the important part is you're getting the true version of what we are. And I think that's really important. Sometimes you see natives on TV or, in a movie or something, and the way they show us, it's not necessarily how we are in real life. And I really felt it was important that you guys get the real authentic version of us. Also, keep in mind too, this stage is really small. This wasn't our preferred area. But this is what we got, and we're grateful to have it. But just keep in mind that some of these dancers are going to have a hard time up here based on the space. With that, Southern Straight is going to sing a flag song. It's to honor our flag over here. And then after that, Doris Mandoka is going to get up and do an invocation, and then we can get forward with the dancing. Miigwech, thank you.
My name is Darice. I'm a student from Kellogg Community College. I'm also an AV tech at Firekeepers Casino, and I'm enrolled with Nottawasippi Huron Band of Potawatomi. So it's really nice to see you all here. And what you see in my left hand is some tobacco, what we use in our ways to petition to the Great Spirit, that we're asking for that dolkamus win, that we're asking for that peace that comes between all of us, that we do kage, that way to participate with one another. That I take this time and I pray to the Creator for all of us while we're here together. That means so much to the spirits. That wab menego sasike win, those ones that can't be seen with the naked eye, but we do know that they're around here. So again, I'll take this time to pray to Kishem Nado, that Great Spirit, Kishem Nado, that I ask, Ndodaske Kishem Nado, that I ask with this same ma Kishem Nado, to give us protection. Ke wabnoje ora, Sugmakwe, that I ask, Creator, that you look after, that you protect our Mother Earth. Kishem Nado, that Great Spirit, watch over these dancers that came today. The Nimedeojik, those dancers. Kishem Nado, I ask that you look after the singers that came here today. Those Negmojik. We have a southern style drum over here, and we have a northern style drum over here. And that we ask in that good way as we petition with our songs, all of our gumwanin. Those songs are so sacred, Kishem Nado. It means so much for that healing process that we all have inside. As we look at me now, Kishem Nado, as this Bamat says, as those people look at me now, Kishem Nado, I'm no different than every single one of you. Isn't that right? You know, we look at that Weezawa, we look at the yellow, we look towards the Mukadeh, we look towards the black, we look towards the Mshkwa, we look towards the red, and we look towards the Waka, we look towards the white. We're all the same. We are all one color. And in Potawatomi, Kishem Nado, we ask and we pray for this, that that way of interacting in a full circle with each other, that we always keep that bond, that we always keep that act of healing. Kishem Nado, Mingade Oda Yakno Gewin. Great Spirit, I ask that you help us fight the sickness, Zogich that's outside, or that could be in here. That what we're doing today, as you are all witnessing and bearing the songs and the dancing that's happening here, it's a medicine, that when that medicine is, it's dancing and it's coming around here, and it's going to creep up to you, and it's going to speak to every single one of you. Kishem Nado, I ask at this time, Migwech seo the madmo win. Thank you for this prayer, Kishem Nado. Migwech seo the what Kishem Nado. Migwech, thank you for this time, Kishem Nado, that we ask in that good way. We think about the Noek Gameshom Sananen Kenoma Geonin, that we think about those 7 grandfather teachings, Kishem Nado. Naksha o Nieo Weji Iguan Kishem Nado. We are looking towards the 4 directions in life, Kishem Nado. We look towards the Wejmo Cook, that eastern way. We look towards the Wejigasha Tuk, that southern way. We look towards the Wejibageshmok, that western way. And we look towards the Wechikasen Yak, that northern way, Kishem Nado, that I asked today in a humble way, and I shared my time with you all in our Great Spirit. I say, Kichi Migwet Selda Ew, Head Nach Moyan. That's all I have to say. Migwet Choke.
Okay, with that, we're going to go ahead and start the dancing, and we're going to go back and forth with the drums. Each dancer, we're not going to, just because of time constraints, we're not going to spend too much time explaining the dance styles unless that particular dancer feels the need to do so. They're basically going to introduce themselves, tell you where they're from, and then we're going to do the song. If you have any questions afterwards, please feel free to get a hold of me, or I will be here for an extended period of time if you want to talk to me directly. Some of the dancers will be here a little bit afterwards too if you want to talk to them. To feel free to do so. Just be respectful of the way you approach them. And we really appreciate you guys being here to watch this and take this all in. With that, I'm going to hand the mic over here to
Bonjour. Kiwadenung, Gibgabo, and Nini, Indigenous, Pokagon Band of Potawatomi, Anishinaabe, and Dow, Jigwe Dodom, Pipestone, Michigan, and Doge Piaz.
How bujui kiwe no kwendish nakas, bode wad mi kwendao, bode wad mi mino adawa mina miago and dao. Athens, Michigan, and Dutch Bia, Battle Creek at Diane. Nodwa Zibiniak and Damadag, Wiskano and Dodem. How, hello everyone, my name's Annalene Zapata, and I'll be showcasing the women's traditional style.
Bonjour. Greg Morsall, Anishinaabe, Potawatomi, Anishinaabe, Mishike Dodom, Grand Junction, Michigan, and Dojaba. I will be doing Northern Style Men's Dance. Thank you.
I want to do a little tiny pre-introduction to our next dancer. Pumpkin here is actually a local or Great Lakes area spiritual leader, and I'm actually really honored that she would even come here and consider doing this for us today. I've always looked up to her. She's always her and her whole family's actually looked out for me a lot growing up, and I'm just really excited to have her here. So.
I'm going to call these other jingle dance sisters up for the old style jingle, right? Or are you doing contemporary? Yeah. Yeah. It's Heather's birthday today. So I'm very honored to have these lovely ladies up here, our Anishinaabe Kwe. We represent the healing of the dress, the music, the songs, the dance, incorporated with our spirit and our determination and our will to heal the people. comes from the heart and stems from our mind. And when we place our footsteps on our beautiful Mother, the Earth, we ask that she heal us in return. So we're very honored to be part of this beautiful exhibition with Southern Straight. Aho.
We have one of our young ladies up next.
Bonjour, Msquagish Gokoi Indigenous Potawatomi and Dow.
Danjo, Haanse, Shegonse, Ejonde, Klipayende. Good evening. My name is Armando Lucio, and I'll be doing Men's Chicken.
Everybody enjoying themselves? Yeah, you enjoying yourselves? We're all hot and sweaty down here. Before I just want to say real quick that like everybody here, all of us, we all know each other outside of this area. We're all friends with each other. And some of these dancers and singers, well, all these dancers and singers, they spend a lot of time in their private time working on these outfits, working on their dance steps, working on these songs. These drum groups here, both of them, they compose a lot of these songs themselves, and they put a lot of effort into it. And it's a good thing they do because it's carrying on our culture. We have like old songs and old style dances that are culturally or historically significant, but we also have new styles of dance, new styles of song, and that's a sure sign of a culture or a civilization that is evolving and surviving. With that said, I'm going to start bringing on some of our young ones. We're going to start off with the little boys here. This is Greg Morsaw's grandson and Skylar's youngest son. And we're going to bring some girls on too. All these kids, they just take it so seriously. And it's just so amazing to see them come out there. When my son, he actually lives in Detroit now, but I always made sure when he was born that he always had access to dancing. And there was actually a period of time where I stopped dancing because I made sure that he had his dance outfit put together and that he was ready to go. And so that he learned and he was able to carry that on. With that, we're going to let the young boys come up here and let them do their job. These next young ladies, this is Armando and Chaz's family, their daughters. And I always look up to them because they just got like one of those families. You watch them and how they carry themselves in public and how they carry themselves not in public. And they've been an influence on me. Armando and Chaz have taken a lot of time to look out for my son too. And I'm just really appreciative that they're here. I'm appreciative of the way they raise their daughters so they can come out here and do this. These women are going to grow up to be leaders someday in our tribe, in our area. With that, let them come on up here and do their thing. They're awesome. They really are awesome. Our next two dancers, I was just really grateful to get them here. Like I said, we're all friends, but some of us come from a little bit further away than others, and they came here. I don't want to say at a great sacrifice, but it was definitely a long trip for them, and they got a long trip ahead of them on the way home. And I'm just really grateful we were able to get them here, Heather and Joe Surratt. I'll let them introduce themselves. But they've been, especially in the last 10 years or so, they've been an especially great healing to me in my life. Joe's always there for me if I need advice. The same with Heather. In general, they're known to be healers and spiritual leaders in our area. With that, which one? Let's go first.
Oh, it don't matter.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Bonjour. Can you guys say bonjour? There you go. That's a good greeting. A lot of us Anishinaabe people, we, like Dave said earlier, we come from different tribes here in Michigan. Sorry, whoa. My bad. Well, we're from Michigan, but there's tribes in close to the Indiana border. And one thing I wanted to kind of explain is that this is our social dance that we're sharing with you. A lot of us here, we come from a tribe that has a language. We also have traditional customs. But also, most importantly, we have ceremony as well. So this here is just a little bit of who we are. My brother just got back from France. He was over there doing a presentation. And sadly to say, a lot of people think that Native Americans no longer exist here in America. And you'd be surprised that there are some towns, cities, where there's some, in our language, we say Chumokuma and Sug. There's some non-Native people that have never seen this before. Maybe some of you. You know, so all of us here, this is something, a part of our lives that we're told is that through song and dance, it brings healing. You know, for Dave, you know, I want to say miigwech for the invite to come here. Me and my wife drove 3 hours. And we got to drive 3 hours home because she's got to work tomorrow. You know, but Dave's right. We grew up with each other. You know, even though, you know, the Pokagon, you know, a lot of these guys, I seen them growing up and I respect them. You know, to also see this young man, I was getting ready in the room. He's 7 years old. You know, and I asked him, I said, you know, what did I ask you? Do you like candy? Or do you eat a lot of junk food now? Trying to break the ice. But here, I want to say miigwech for the land acknowledgement that happened earlier. You know, and sadly, there's some things that aren't spoken here that should be addressed in the future, because this school is actually on Native land as well. You know, but us as Anishinaabe people, our teaching is to respect everyone for what they do and how they live. But also this time that we're in a time of sharing. So I don't want to talk too much, but when you said bonjour, that's one of the oldest greetings we have. So from my understanding is that spirit to spirit. When you see somebody, you say bonjour. And then also, I'm going to get you guys to speak language. Can you guys say Nishin, Gakinan, Nimewok, Minawa, Nigamowok. So what you said, it's good dancing and singing. So so again, I want to say miigwech to all the dancers for bringing your style. You seen some of the woodland dancers? That's making a comeback. You seen the jingle dress? The jingle dress that those ladies were wearing, those cones on there? That's a healing dress. It's one of the, amongst the Anishinaabe people, native tribes here in, I'm here, I'm going to say Michigan again. I got to know where I'm at. But I'm going to say that it's amongst the Anishinaabe people, it's the healing dress. And I seen some of these young women, they wear the woodland style, the way the woodland women would dress. Also, my Niji here, my friend, that's a chicken style dance that he did. So if you've seen him when he was acting real smooth, he was looking at you, he's all in the eye. If you think of a chicken like a rooster, they stick their chest up and they're like, I got this, right? So each of us, we have our own style. The style that I dance is Northern traditional. This is considered contemporary. Mind you, everything that I wear, I try to make it real. So these are all eagle feathers. We have some hawk feathers. We have an otter. We have an eagle. Even wearing claws, bear claws. Everything on our regalia, that's what we refer to it as, a regalia. It's sacred to us. But also they say that when we express ourselves through dance, what happens is that we're showing the world, we're showing all of you who we really are through our movement. I hope I can move for you because I got a bad foot right now. So don't judge me. Nah. So I want to say miigwech to the singers too. These guys, all of us here, all summer, this is what we do for fun. We go to a celebration in each tribe, and we go dance and camaraderie. Some of us, we compete against each other, try to win the big bucks. Yeah. But the most important thing is socializing. Our people are friendly. Our people are respectful and loving. And I just wanted to share that much, but also too, I want to speak on behalf of my wife. This is Heather Surratt. Oh, my name is Joe Surratt. This is Heather Surratt. Today is her birthday. And I asked her, I said, what do you want to do for your birthday? She says, well, I want to go dance. So I was like, okay, I'll drive the 3 hours then. So my wife, she's in her master's at the University of Michigan for social work. So next month we get to see her walk. She's gonna graduate. Yeah. So I'm gonna tell you one thing though, is I'm not gonna be the only one folding clothes now at home. Nah. As families we take care of each other, but I just wanted to share that much. And so I'm gonna greet you. Bonjour nindinawi maganadug amik minawa kiawasis minawa ni benesiwag nindago. Bachawana ne donjaba achichak to dem Anishinaabe and Dao. Joe Surratt, Indigenous. So what I said and what each of these dancers did is they greeted you in the traditional tongue, the traditional language. They actually told you who their spirit was. Some of them said their name, their English name. But here, I wanted to share that, this is a part of my life, and I'm really happy to be here. And this guy here, he's a world artist. Like, he's really talented in many ways. He's actually my tattoo artist. Yeah. I don't go anywhere else but him, so. But for him to be here on a campus like this, to facilitate a showcase like this, like they said, this hasn't been done in 30 years. So I think we need to ask somebody some questions. No. But again, this is all cultural sharing. So we asked that, if you want to take pictures, I seen some of you were kind of hesitant. You can take pictures. Share what you felt here. Share what this meant to you tonight. So I'm going to ask Ribbon Town to sing Two Starts, straight song. And they're going to shoot over here to Southern Straight for a two-start trot dance. Don't buck me off, though. Nah. When you say get bucked off, it's almost like you're supposed to stop on beat, as you've seen all these good dancers do that. I don't want to get shamed out and get bucked off or I step over. So, all right. So I'm going to give this mic over to the wife.
would you? That's awesome. You guys are responding now. So, it was really interesting when we first got asked to come down here. And being a grad student right now, I thought this was like the perfect way for us to share and get to know each other. So, one of the things that I currently do now at school is I actually work with children that are dealing with trauma, specifically Native American children. So, it's great that we have dances like these and ceremonies to bring our kids together. I don't know how many times working with youth that have restored themselves in some way and healed themselves in some way just by coming to a powwow to dance, just by expressing themselves through ceremony. So one of the things that I wanted to share and kind of talk about my own little journey when it comes to wearing a jingle dress, Pumpkin and I both used to be fancy shawl dancers many years ago. And she's one of my aunties that I really look up to, and one of our leaders, like Dave had shared earlier. But as time has gone on, many of our women are going back to our original dancing, and that is wearing the healing dress. Because a lot of us women had found out that wearing this jingle dress has brought a lot of healing to communities, including ourselves and our homes. And so one of the songs I kind of requested with Dave, and if Pumpkin and our friend over here don't mind joining us in a healing song called The Sidestep. And I thought of this because, on the way down here, I was having conversation with my husband. My brother-in-law is Prairie Band Potawatomi, Potawatomi. And one of the things that I've learned over time is the emotionalness of when we've gone through removal. And we're not ever really sharing enough of those removals. In 1836, my grandfather signed a treaty that kept my community, the Little Traverse Bay Band Odawa, in our homelands. The Pokagons also were able to stay in their homelands. But there were 659 tribal members that were forced by gunpoint to leave. So when we do this dance tonight, I want to thank those spirits and those people that are no longer here that gave us life to be here today. Because if it wasn't for our ancestors, we still wouldn't be here. And the resilience, right? The resilience, this is what resilience looks like to us. So I just wanted to ask Pumpkin if she wouldn't mind and having Ribbontown singing a song, our sidestep song, as we think about those ancestors that are no longer here with us. Miigwech.
2 or 4. If I could ask everybody, this is a kind of a really special song. If you don't mind just standing out of respect, as long as you don't have a physical ailment that prevents you from doing so. If you have a physical issue with standing, please feel free to still sit. Thank you very much, Miigwech. I just wanted to say thank you, everybody, for coming here. And something I want you to think about when you leave here. You see a lot of these kind of things going on in November because it is Native American History Month. That's fine and well, and we appreciate it. But try to think throughout the year if you can help it, and that goes for all races that might have a designated month to them. It's important that we always think of all of ourselves. Everybody thinks of everybody. We all have to live here. We're all neighbors. We should all live and respect each other. With that, we're going to sing a traveling song. This will be the last song of the night. No one's going to dance. This is kind of a thing at the end of powwows. Usually there's one drum that does a song to kind of send everybody on their way, prepare them for the next powwow we see them. And we never really say goodbye, but I just want to say miigwech so much, and hopefully we see you again sometime. Traveling song?